Shopkeeper, run the music.
Scope on the clock, some gunshot on the clock. Wap 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 wap. Contract, yeah, kill it, yeah. So I minicate top. Wap 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 wap, yeah. Wap wap wap. Rifle a beat and stone, yeah. Lethal, real up, yeah. Make boy bleed hard, yeah. Kill man, yeah. I'm a pretty sneakers, yeah. Be man, yeah. Them afraid of with bad, yeah. Yeah, yeah, clap, chat, chat. They see them a chat, chat, fan a clash, man, a murder, pussy pants spot.
Here's a shot, and a bill, Johnny say what? Some pussy feel like a one done way. Here's the lot. Here's the shot, bad, give them face a bop, bop. Gonna wave on the cheerleader, pam, pam. Every boy daily tell a pussy what chat. Who mash up any puzzle and they cannot match back. This is than the gotchas ready for hot top. We ain't steamy hot bad. Boom, back, boom, and a pussy chat bad. A prince bad, listen, carry the Uzi ram stock. Boom, non-stop. Here's the shot, lazy. I'm gonna see a dumb face. Yeah, Rosemary, that was some pussy feel like. Chop them up and put them in a garbage bag and left them a town bank yard.
Eggshell, fully grown and spent shell. Eggshell, boys call a get shell. Shell. Why them a ball when I'm gonna build them? Pam, 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 pam. Roll we give them a visit on the asphalt, yeah. Roll with the ever ready to give man can. ESK, not the that fan. He said, yo, he said, yeah. Those black back low, some gun sound on the clock. Pop, 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 pop. Contract, kill it, someone make it here talk. Pop, 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 pop. He said, pop, pop. Pop, 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 cello. Pop, 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 dance with. White out. Heat out. Portland. Seafood. Lysa. Pop, 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 he said. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, 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 pop.
Now, I will say this, okay? Y'all's leader used to have a whole channel called The Instigator. And that was never a problem when he did it, okay? Y'all's leader had a whole channel called The Instigator, and there was never a problem when he did it. Now, what I did this morning was I had questions similar to what Bonnie does almost every single time this bitch hits her live stream. She got questions because her dumb ass don't know how to pay a motherfucking attention, okay? Like almost every time this hoe hit her live stream, she's got questions because she don't pay attention, okay? Don't nobody tell her she's instigating or being messy or all of the above. Now, when I'm being messy or when I'm instigating, I will say I'm being messy today. I'm instigating. I'm stirring some shit up or whatever. I'm being petty. I'm this, I'm that. I self-proclaim what in the fuck I am doing, okay? So there's no misunderstanding whatsoever, okay? Now, all of a sudden, Uni wants to go live and don't read me. Uni, you can't read me because I read me, okay? Okay. You can't read me when I read my damn self. I thought y'all were on timeout. I'm trying to understand the timeout. Ain't timing out, hunty. The timeout ain't timing out. Okay, y'all might as well trash that shit. Throw the whole timeout in the trash. Throw the whole boycott in the trash, in blackout, whatever the hell it is you call it. If you want to come back, just say you want to come back, bitches. Okay. Because at this point, y'all all in. Anytime y'all can spend 3-4 hours listening to my live stream, listen to somebody do commentary on my live stream, bitch, y'all all in, okay? Because there's so many other things you could be doing, but you chose to sit in somebody else's chat and listen to what the fuck I had going on today, okay? And then struck up lives to respond and tell me how you felt. Like, you wouldn't even know what I was doing if you was really being true to the timeout boycott blackout. If you was really being true to it, you wouldn't have even known what in the fuck I had going on over here.
Man sweat, white out, heat out, Portland, seafood, license, he said.
Good morning, everyone. I'm sorry I'm late. So, y'all, we're getting ready to do a little reaction here. So, y'all, I don't know if I'm gonna play LTG's live. I'm gonna play a few clips though, because I like to play people's words instead of twisting them and making them mean something or saying something that they did not say. I like for my audience to actually hear the content creator's words, right? So it won't be no misunderstandings, or you can't say I lied on you about what you said, like you lied on me so many times about what I said. And I suggest you take Nanya's advice, or whatever her name is. What's her name again? Paulina? I suggest you take her advice, okay? Because she told you yesterday in your live stream, let it go. Let it go, because I'm not going to stop. I asked you for years to leave me alone. I mean, years. I said, girl, stop watching my content. I said, I don't have nothing to do with what you got going on over there in your sector. I said, she's using content. Yeah, I'm gonna use her content because she used mine. It's all behind a paywall now, but she used mine. And I'm not gonna go behind and pay for her membership or anything like that. But if I get clips or somebody sends me clips or even whole live streams, I'm gonna react to it. It's public right here on YouTube. And the thing about it is, you said yourself that you can react to something if it's on YouTube. This is not bullying. This is reactionary commentary. That's what it is. And you can't complain and say, I'm not sitting up here doxing you. I'm not coming after your kids. I'm not talking about your relationships. I'm not going off of YouTube and investigating your personal, private information. I'm talking about what's been said by you on YouTube. I'm not even really taking other people's words and using them against you, or lies that other people have made up about you and using them against you. I'm reacting to what you say, ma'am. What you say. Hello, everybody in the chat. Okay. Like I said, listen to Paulina. Because Paulina told you yesterday, let it go. Even though she lied about, Nunya. I'm sorry. Nunya. That stalking bitch. That stalking bitch that's sitting up calling everybody else a motherfucking troll, and she half the motherfucking trolls out here. The one that makes up troll accounts to cause problems between communities and individuals. The one that's sitting up in here knowing where every motherfucking troll account is, because that bitch is some of the motherfucking trolls. I fucking said it. Fuck out of here. You sitting up in here pointing your raggedy ass white fingers at somebody else, bitch, and it's you. I sat back all this time I sat back and I listened to y'all drag person after person, including me, my supporters, everybody else, other people's supporters. I sit back and I watch y'all. I watch how y'all finesse, watch how y'all move throughout these YouTube streets, and you sit up and you want to blame it all on one person, one, two, or three people when it's all of y'all. Every single one of you raggedy ass motherfuckers. It's all of you instigating this shit, stirring this shit, and causing people to go back and forth. Well, I'm laser focused right now. I shall not be moved. I am focused on one, two, or three content creators that will not take their hands or paws or mouths off of me and mine. Now, I would appreciate it if Paulina would keep her raggedy ass out of this situation. You understand me, Nunya? Because I haven't talked about you. Leave me the fuck alone and stop stalking me for motherfucking Tosh time. Stop stalking me for motherfucking Tosh time. Do you hear me, bitch? Stop being a motherfucking paid assassin for that weird ass motherfucker. I said it. I don't fear none of you motherfuckers. Let's get into this content. I'm only going to react to certain you got screenshots last night having said, listen, I got screenshots of what she said in her lives. Her 2 lives are still up. I have the whole lot, a lot of the live streams that she's put on members only or privated. I have a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to react. Now, I would like for this woman to leave me the fuck alone, but she just admitted that she's not. She just admitted. And y'all have watched me. Haven't y'all watched me throughout the years? Ask this woman to leave me the fuck alone. Leave me off of her channel. Take my face off of her fucking thumbnails. This bitch keeps on picking and picking and picking. And now she's trying to act like she's a fucking victim. How can such a bully be such a fucking victim? How can such a harasser be a fucking victim? And how can Nunya, the mega troll who was until Von doxed the fuck, Von and Too Strong doxed the fuck out of her and gave me the information and everybody else behind the scenes the motherfucking information until that shit happened. That bitch thought that she was untouchable. Remember? Undoxable Nunya that was all the way she in the UK and all of this shit, and the moment all of that shit came out about her and all of those crimes that she has committed, she left. Oh, I'm sick. You leave for months. You didn't leave for weeks. You didn't leave for days. You left for months off of YouTube. Leave me alone, lady. Leave me the fuck alone. This is YouTube, and your obsession and your trolling has gone way too far. You're going to look up and you're going to be in some real damn trouble in real life. Leave people alone, lady. Your weird ass. Sitting up in here talking about, oh, when her channel got banned in the USA because Tosh Time has a restraining order. Tosh Time has given y'all that information and weaponized it and turned all of y'all into third-party harassers for her. She's done that. And she's going to face repercussions for that. You people need to leave me alone. But Nunya, I'm telling you, you have been found and you know it. Leave me alone, weirdo. Let's move on, okay? Ooh. I don't know what this LTG person, I don't know what her problem is. But I don't know why she is always saying that somebody wants her. Don't nobody want you, girl. Even if I was lesbian. I got a lesbian daughter, so do you. I have a lesbian daughter and lesbian daughter-in-law. You understand me? And here you are, sitting up in here thinking that that's a read about somebody being gay and you have a whole lesbian daughter yourself. That's the sad part about it. That's the sad part about it. You set up in your live stream and you said, I put on, everybody knows that I was joking, right? This bitch, let's play it. Let's play it. This bitch. Somebody's, oh, you know what? I'm not even going to say that. Let me go to her live because I told her every time she responds and reacts to me, she going to get a reaction back. Only thing is, I'm not going to hide my shit behind a wall, and, hold on. I'm not hiding my shit behind no damn wall. Being afraid to stand on what I said. You got caught in a lot of lies. I mean, a lot of lies. You and Vaginosis, y'all went to hiding shit like crazy because you already know that y'all done fucked up. Y'all done fucked up with the narratives that you've put out here, the timelines and everything. First of all, LTG, when it comes to the person that I said I wasn't going to name anymore, because after yesterday I said I wasn't going to name her anymore. When it comes to that person, you started this shit with this fake death stuff. Then Gears came out and he said, oh, I wonder where she's been. And then it turned into prove you went to this other country and all of that stuff, right? We all know how it happened. We all know how it progressed. And we all know that dead girl was out here making death threats and saying that she was happy that motherfucker was dead and all of this stuff. We all know where this originated. We all know the orchestrator, the pot stirrer who wants to be like Straight Drop, who wants to be admired, who wants to get the cash apps, who wants to run the motherfucking community, but doxes everybody in the fucking process. You think that you can fear everybody and to follow, honey. That's who you are. Fear to follow. That's what you want. You want to make everyone intimidated by you and your tactics and the way that you move out here on these YouTube streets. You don't scare me. You never have and you never will. People like you don't intimidate me. Sorry. People like your whole team, your whole group, your whole community. Y'all don't put fear in my heart. Sorry. Sorry to disappoint you. Let's get to the part of this live that I want to react to.
But I did commentary on something that I heard you speaking on. Now you went live today and you said that myself and others were members of some kind of gang stalking whenever Tawana did her community report and Gears presented what he presented. Bullshit. I was just a fucking subscriber in the chat. Just like your subscribers be in your chat.
Girl, my subscribers ain't gonna sit here while somebody's whole fucking life is being doxxed. That's not the kind of chat that I run. So please stop comparing me to you and yours. I don't run a chat like that that's going to be cheering on and doing all of that stuff. In the past, I have docs, but now I'm not. I haven't gone as far as y'all have gone, as deep as y'all have gone, and the vile and disgusting things that you motherfuckers do. I would never do that. No, not a part of the way that I move or the way that I've ever moved. I don't do kids. I don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad to see that you will sit up and you'll say that somebody is bullying you, that you're feeling bullied, you're feeling harassed. All of the violent, disgusting things that you say and do, now you're feeling some type of way. Are you okay, ma'am?
watching whatever you present, speaking on it,
Hmm.
giving their 2 cents or whatever, 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cent, however many cents, and then they get off. I had nothing to do with whatever information was presented that day. I thought it was interesting, but I didn't put that together, and I didn't cause anyone to do that. When I came out here,
You instigated it. Everybody saw it. You instigated it. You instigated it with them. You supported it with them. And you do it with Dead Girl every fucking day. And you know it. It's no sense in lying. Now we're going to talk about the 31st. See, you playing semantics here. You doing semantics. I didn't encourage her. I didn't tell her. You need to listen to my life because my shit is still public. My shit is still public and yours is not. There's a reason for that. I'm not going to address shit. Nothing that you want me to address am I going to address until you make your shit public again. So the whole audience can hear. Ain't nobody paying you for shit, bitch. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Ain't nobody paying you for that bullshit. At least I'm not. If you want me to react or respond to what you have done, you need to leave your motherfucking content public. You understand me? You made these false accusations, and you and Nina did all of this shit publicly. Take this shit off private. Stop trying to explain it and give the audience a whole nother damn narrative. Take this shit off so the audience can go through it and see the comments in the chat themselves. You sitting out here telling it in your way, but hiding everything. No, we're not going. I'm not going. I'm not going. Hmm. Yeah, the fact that she asked when Nina was going live was enough. When are you going live? When are you going live, Nina? I think you're so funny, so entertaining. All the bitch does is dox and talk about people. That's all she does. And you think that's funny and entertaining because that's what you do. That's all you do is dox and talk shit about people. Birds of a feather. Shit.
and shared what was sent to me. I said, I tried to look it up, but I didn't find anything.
Listen, I'm gonna get
I
past
put
this
may she rest
part.
in peace if it's true. I don't know, and that's what I said.
Hmm.
I didn't cause a tidal wave
Yes, you did.
of
Yes, you
events to
did.
happen. I just posted what was sent to me. It wasn't an email. But I posted what was sent to me on my community wall. Period. Period. People that claimed to be her best friends couldn't get a hold of her. Until she was ready for them to get a hold of her. Now, afterwards, when she came out here,
Yeah, I'm gonna speed past
she had
that.
just come back from Atlanta. And even with what I showed, didn't even need a picture or anything from a phone. I showed y'all his luggage right there. Y'all saw me.
See, the thing about it that I can't stand about this woman is she talks about so much stuff that is so irrelevant to what is actually happening, and that's designed to be a distraction. Designed to be a distraction. I'm gonna point some stuff out too about other well, you know what? No, I'm not. Let me play this though. Let me let y'all hear this. Hold on. Let me keep on letting it play because there's so much I want to say today.
Walk up to that counter. Well, I didn't come all the way to the counter. Y'all saw me walk around. And y'all saw him turn around and spot me.
I'm fast forwarding past some of this stuff because she's talking
Slide.
about.
There was no mention of any of that stuff. Let's go. I guess. Hi, Marcel. It has been a long time. How you doing? Hey, Yvonne. Hey, baby. So, all right. Hopefully, everybody gets my little link that I sent them, because I sent it out to a few people. But if not, I know everybody have lives and they have, different things going on and stuff like that, and they'll catch it whenever they catch it. Okay. Okay. Oh crap! I was supposed to call Miss LJ. She gonna get me. Hey, Miss LJ. Did you get my message? I definitely said I was gonna call you today, so I definitely will call you today. I've been rehearsing my lines, rehearsing, because I'm on crunch time now. On crunch time. This is a light rehearsal, and then we are live. So I've been practicing, and that's the truth. I didn't make that up. I said it that day. I've been saying it in the members area. I have a whole playlist of videos about that production, and I'm constantly talking about it. We had practice today. I didn't go because I got a toothache right now, and I just don't want to go. But it wasn't a scheduled practice. This was just if anybody wanted to come.
I'm gonna have to fast forward past
brush
some of
up
this
on
stuff,
the lines of what focus and practice and rehearse. Then you went into this whole spiel talking about I want money boy Trey. No, the fuck I do.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Bullshit.
Yes,
You're the only one that looked at the video. No, I'm not the only one that looked at the video. How many people came out here talking about that video?
Nobody described that essay video the way that you described it. Nobody else went into such great detail describing juices and penetration and all of that stuff. Nobody went into such graphic detail as you. You described something so graphically that nobody else had to watch it. It was like you reversed it over and over again, and you watched it over and over again, watching every little detail of that video. You did that, girl, and you the one keep on bringing it up. You the one keep on talking about it all the damn time. You and Vaginosis and Tawanda and Dead Girl. That's all y'all talk about. Sad. Hey, JJ.
You came out here lying and saying you never saw the video.
Be safe,
but
Miss
you were
Virginia.
able to describe what's on the video.
I was able to I didn't see the video. I saw an edited version, a little clip of the beginning when he was like, I'm not even going to go into that. I saw a little bit of it from the what Vaughn sent me. That's all I saw. That's all I saw was what she sent me. Are you okay? I don't have to. If I saw it, I'm a grown ass woman. If I saw it, I would admit I fucking saw all of the damn details that you saw, but I didn't, and I don't want to. Never wanted to. You sat up and watched it over and over and over again. Describe the hair, describe what she had on, describe the ass, described it. You said about, oh, it's going in and out, and this is juicy, and all of that stuff. You were so detailed and so descriptive about what you saw, honey. Like I said. Girl, stop.
Friend. Well, let me say, your friend and her friend, the butterfly, whatever they call each other, is the one that was passing the video around in the back. As a matter of fact, from what I heard, Joy is the one that sent.
Now listen to her. She remembers every detail about those events. Shit I didn't know, shit I forgot about, but she remembers every fucking detail of that shit. And she won't get it out of her mind. This woman, ugh.
To her. But your friend Bam was the one sending it around to other people. Remember, Sakina said Bam was the one sent it to her. Because remember, at first, Sakina had never saw it.
Oh my God.
Bam sent it to her. So you want to talk about humiliation? Bam was.
How is that I just gotta say this. How's that humiliating? When it was sent to as a show of support, a show of solidarity. How is that humiliating? It wasn't sitting around like to criticize her and talk about the way her body looked like you did. Humiliation is public. You set up and you publicly attempted to humiliate and destroy her. That's what you did. Girl, listen. You can try to backpedal and pussy pop your way out of all of this, honey. You can do what you can say whatever you want to say. Do whatever. We all you know what? I'm not this so
Sending the video of the alleged SA. And I say alleged because I ain't seen any. I ain't seen no detective's name or case number or anything. Y'all quick to put that kind of information out on Nina.
Well, are you comparing? Let me move on. You comparing?
Where's the case number? Who is the person that's working this case? You mean to tell me you have all that information about Nina, including a phone number that people can call, but you don't have anything on that case that you conjured up in your head and decided that it was a SA? Make it make sense our way, ma'am, Miss Spokesperson.
Right. Everybody saw Nina's stuff. Hey, Give Life. Hey,
make
JJ.
it make sense our way.
Sandy.
It seemed like it bothered you when I bring this
St.
up.
Louis? It doesn't bother me. What bothers me is that you try to say that I brought it up. That's what bothers me, because you're the one constantly bringing it up. What bothers me is you're the one you're focused on it, but you're trying to say I'm focused on it. I'm not. I'm reacting to the things that you're saying, and you're constantly talking about it like you wish you were there, like you wish you were a part of the scene that was in play, like you wish that you were with, oh boy, that's what it sounds like to me, that you wish that you was in Joy's place or something. That's what it sounds like to me. I'm just speaking how I feel. I can't say it any other way. That's the way I feel, though. That might not even, and see, you get all upset about stuff and you get all in your feelings and stuff. My opinion might not be your reality. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I see in you. I see you highly sexualize everything. You come out here and you put your breasts on camera and then you say, why are you looking? You're looking because you're gay. You can't help but look. Girl, you hit my link. You hit my link and you had just boobs just everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. And then you're going to say, why are you looking? You're on camera with your boobs everywhere. It's silly to think that nobody is going to see you and you're on camera sexualizing yourself all the time. You were on camera the other day with your legs wide open. Wide open. You know what I'm saying? Sitting there. And you're going to say, oh, why are you paying attention to how my legs are? Girl, you want people to pay attention. Don't mean I'm gay, just mean I'm not blind. Don't mean I want you. It just means I can see what's on my motherfucking screen. Not a pleasurable sight. You weren't looking like a lady at all. You were looking like a whore. And you come on here, you look like a whore, you act like a whore. You come on here shaving your vagina in a sector. This ain't about no personal hygiene. This community, this area of YouTube, it's not about personal hygiene. What you were doing as a slight to Joy. And you know it. And it's the way that you act like you're childish, like people shouldn't see or recognize what you're trying to do, the ways that you're trying to manipulate. And then you want to be respected. You want to be called a lady and but you act like a whore. I'm just telling you that. That's just my opinion, though. But you sit up and you call everyone else whores. Okay, let's keep going.
Because you came out here and lied.
Lied about
You
what?
came out here and lied on that man.
No, I didn't.
And put that shit.
Yeah.
You said I came out here and lied on him. No, I didn't.
In everybody's head.
I didn't put anything in anybody's head. I didn't put anything in anybody's head. First of all, I wasn't the only one that said it. I wasn't the only one that felt that way. I wasn't the only one that heard what was said. I didn't put anything in anybody's head. You think the way that you think. You believe what you believe. I have a right to believe what I believe. You understand? We have differences of opinion. You don't see it that way. I do. And I have a right to speak my mind, just like you do. You can't change me. You can't change the way that I feel about something or what I see, especially from what I heard. You can't do that, honey. And what I know, you can't do that. See, you don't know what I know. You ain't seen what I seen. And that's why you mad. You mad because ain't nobody telling your ass nothing. And everything ain't for YouTube. And when it is not for YouTube, it's not for YouTube. And when it's over, it's over. You certain shit you need to let go. You need to let it go. You need to stop focusing on it and just be happy. Be happy that nothing did happen to your the person that you believed. That's all you need to be, is just happy, honey. I don't think you are. I think you want something to happen.
Well, if he really did do that, why haven't he been prosecuted yet? Why haven't he been charged? Why haven't he been arrested? Why is it taking so long? Where's the case number? What law enforcement unit is working on it? What? I'm just asking for everybody right now.
You asking for yourself because you and Vonnie,
that kind of stuff for anybody
you
else.
and Vonnie and Tawanda are the only ones still asking about it, the only ones still focused on it, to my knowledge. Now I don't know, but y'all the only ones still worried about it. Must be y'all that want something done now, this late date. It is what it is. You win some, you lose some. Shit, the fuck? I don't know what you got to say. I don't have anything else to say about that.
Oh, such and such got a case and it's at the court. And if you want to talk to a detective or talk to a whoever, this is who you got to ask for. And this is their name and this is their date of birth and all this stuff. That's what you're always willing to offer when it comes to somebody else. I'm just saying.
I know you are, honey.
And nowhere in that video, when I was shaving myself, nowhere did I say anybody's name. That's another lie. You said I was saying, George.
Girl, come on. Come on. Come on, girl.
No, the fuck I wasn't. And if you heard pubic hairs hitting that towel, then bitch, that means you were sitting there. I don't know what did you have? Some kind of microscopic earbuds in your ear trying to listen.
Listen
what
at her.
What did you want to do with them? Did you want to lick on them?
Listen. Do you hear that disgusting bitch? Do you hear that disgusting, vile piece of shit? Who would want to lick on your pubic hairs, girl? Who do you hear the vile, disgusting way that this grandmother talks? And then to sexualize, girl, you are the one putting me in a sexual situation with you. I would never. You sitting up worried about or fantasizing about me down between. I would never. I would never see you like that. I would never want to see you like that in my life. And here you are trying to sexualize me and put me in a sexual position between you and your pubic hairs, girl. I can't. I just can't.
Did you want to pick them up off the towel and paste them on your ass?
What?
Because your shit probably done fell all out now. Because how old are you? I'm just asking for everything.
Now you worried about how my vagina looks. You're saying that I want to pick up pubes from your shaven. What? What? What the hell kind of person would ever even...
Did you want to glue them on your pubic area? Because you ain't got none? Because your shit don't grow no more?
What?
I'm just asking for everybody. I can get just as fucking low down and dirty as you, bitch.
First of all, what I was saying was a joke. I was saying a joke. I said your pubes was so heavy they hit the floor. You are the one that came on here shaving your pubic hairs and it sounded like a lawnmower was going on your stuff. I'm not the one that came on here shaving. I'm not the one that put my pussy out here for everyone to talk about. I'm not the one that comes on here in lingerie and spreads your legs wide open. I'm not the one that came out here and talked about being a porn star. I'm not the one that comes out here and talks about the size of men's penises. I'm not the one that does all of that. You are the one that comes out here and sexualizes yourself. You're the one that comes out here and talks about your body parts. You're the one that comes out here and shows your body. So logically, people are going to do commentary about it, dumbass. Do you understand how that works? You are the one that came out here and put a towel on your bed and spread your legs wide open and pulled out a razor, a hedge trimmer, and shaved your vagina. I made a joke about it. Now here you are talking about my vagina, how I want to lick yours and all. This is absolutely disgusting, ma'am. It's disgusting. Let me tell you this. I would never, ever, ever want to come anywhere near that toxic dump of a cooch that you have. From the short time that I've known of you, because I don't know you, from the short time that I've known of you on YouTube, you've had more men through that motherfucker than Grand Central Station. You understand? The answer, even if I was lesbian, would be hell to the no. Do you hear me? Don't you ever think that somebody or anybody or everybody or even one somebody wants to come near that thing. Do you hear me? It's not okay. It's not okay how you run to the gay thing or the lesbian thing when you get mad at somebody. You do it to everybody. It's so ineffective right now. You do that shit to everybody and you do it in the most vile and disgusting ways. You saying that I want to take your pubes and put them on my area, girl. If I was hairless, that's a blessing, isn't it? Because then you don't have to shave. So why would I want to take up your nasty ass pubes and put them on my vagina? That is absolutely crazy. I have never heard somebody, a woman, a female, somebody that wants to be respected as a lady. I couldn't even imagine coming or even thinking something like that up. Oh, you want to take my pubes and glue them to yours, and you fantasizing about whether or not my old coochie has hair or not. I don't know why you weirdos stay focused on my vagina so much. I'm not the one putting mine on camera. I'm not the one out here talking about my vagina all the time. That's you, not me. Girl. This woman needs some help. Y'all need to help this woman because for real, somebody need to get her some serious help. She out here fantasizing about other women's vaginas.
Remember, you watched me
Hey,
do that,
Timu
not the
Nunya.
other way around.
I watched you do that. Everybody watched you shave your vagina. Everybody been talking about it, not just me. Everybody talked about your dumb ass coming on here thinking it's a read to come on here and shave somebody's damn vagina, just like everybody talking about Vonnie and that dumbass life story. That's why she hid all of that shit where she lied and told all of them fucking crisscross stories and everything. And her son came out here and popped her and all of them lies, and then you sit up and interview her and make her look like a goddamn fool, and she run around licking. That's the one that want to lick your stuff down there. That's the one that will probably take up your hairs and put them on her. You need to go to her, because honey, I'm not on you like that. You need to talk to Vaginosis about that shit, not me. Fuck wrong with you? Shoot. Ugh. This woman is disgusting. Ugh. I can't even believe she said some of this shit.
Came over here and watched me, just like you came over here and watched me on the back deck and was looking all hard.
So you only had one view on the videos?
Not the other way around. I did what I do for my.
So you only had one view on the videos that I comment on. You saying I'm the only one that watched it? I'm the only one that paid attention to what you was doing. I'm the only one that said something about, girl, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. And then what's so sad about it? You do all of that, display your body, go through all of them changes and sit on camera for hours singing, not singing, like hurting people's ears and shit. You do all of that shit for little or no interaction, little or no views, little or no money. It's like you pimping yourself for pennies, pimped for pennies. That is crazy to me. Who's going to be like, it's like you're a Mac Avenue whore or something, pimping yourself for pennies virtually. Embarrassing. You humiliating yourself.
Channel. You the one over here watching. You the one over here a super fan for life. For life, ass bitch. You're probably recording me right now, aren't you? Oh wait, you got a team that records.
Well, this one is still live, so
thank y'all for
don't really have to record it.
Anyway, I'm not gonna play this whole live because it don't even make it's irrelevant because I've already showed y'all when she responded to me. And she responded to me prior to this live ever being made. Okay. This live was done on July 31st. She responded to me on the 27th. So she responded to me on the 27th. This live had never happened. You get what I'm saying? Which means I had never seen Bam's live. I had never seen Unspoken's live. Which means that your narrative is just that, a narrative that you created. I told y'all this was not going to be a long live, and it's not. I got a toothache.
And that's another thing.
On here. I'm gonna take this damn ibuprofen and lay my.
That's another thing. You went live twice. You went live first saying you were in pain. Why would you come live to talk to me and you're in pain? Sounds a little desperate to me. Like, for somebody who has so much going on, and you give me time and give YouTube time that you won't even give your acting career with your play and stuff. You won't even go to the rehearsal for the play, but you want to come live and talk shit to me with a toothache. Sad. It's just sad.
Ass the foot down. So, anyway, you got debunked, lady. I had nothing to do with anything that happened pertaining to any court. And yes, once I heard about it, I did have questions. I was curious. And I do remember one day coming out here and I said, anybody gonna say what happened at court? Because I remember there was one court date that we knew about that somebody leaked. Nobody said nothing. I said, well, I'm good whether I know or not.
And that's why I didn't leak the other ones. Because of you. All up in our business. I guess because I put it on YouTube, but it wasn't your business. Here you come. What y'all talking about? What y'all doing? Where y'all going? But you created the problem, helped create the problem, because you didn't create it by yourself. You just instigated it by whispering in that funky bitch's ear. Publicly right here on YouTube. I'm just saying, you plant the seeds, LTG, and you know it. You are a planter, honey. You know it. You already know. That's what you do. And that's what you said. That's the clip I played earlier. Let me play it again for y'all. Hold on one second. I know y'all want to hear it again. Let me play it again for you one more time. This is what you said.
Now, I will say this, okay? Y'all's leader used to have a whole channel called The Instigator. And that was never a problem when he did it, okay? Y'all's leader had a whole channel called The Instigator, and there was never a problem when he did it. Now, what I did this morning was I had questions similar to what Bonnie does almost every single time this bitch hits her live stream. She got questions because her dumb ass don't know how to pay a motherfucking attention, okay? Like almost every time this hoe hit her live stream, she's got questions because she don't pay attention. Okay? Don't nobody tell her she's instigating or being messy or all of the above. Now, when I'm being messy or when I'm instigating, I will say I'm being messy today. I'm instigating. I'm stirring some shit up or whatever. I'm being petty. I'm this, I'm that. I self-proclaim what in the fuck I am doing. Okay? So there's no misunderstanding whatsoever. Okay.
That's who you are. An instigator. A self-proclaimed instigator. And that's what you do all the time. Yep. So let's keep on listening to Current Day.
I don't even care. But my nosy ass would like to know. This was about, what, a month ago? Nobody said anything, so I kept it moving. I only mentioned it that one time. Didn't care. But I definitely didn't know anything about it on the 31st. I went live to speak on what I went live to speak on. Now, if you want to see what I spoke on, I'm going to put that back in the members area, and you can go watch it. But you have to join the members to watch it.
No, I don't.
Okay?
I
you
don't
won't be
have
able to watch it for free. Okay? That part. If you want to pop me, you're going to have to go in there and watch it. But
listen, that's why she's saying if you want to pop me. So she know I can pop her with the stuff that's in her members area. She said, if you want to pop me, you're going to have to join the members. No, I don't. You pop yourself by putting your shit on members, just like Vonnie did. Everybody was like, girl, the battle is already won. Shit, this bitch didn't hit all of her shit. That means she a liar. That means she the one lying. Just like Nina hid all of her shit. That meant she was lying. Vonnie went to hiding her shit. That meant you motherfucking lying. You a goddamn liar if you hiding all of your shit. Mm-hmm. We all knew. That's why Vonnie been struggling since she's like, nobody can. I can't react to her shit because she's gonna strike it, because she know I'm gonna point out all of her motherfucking lies. You probably gonna start striking me too. That's what everybody does when they can't handle the content, when they can't handle the reactions. They start striking. When I got every link to the shit that you did from my channel too. Every fucking link to my voice on your motherfucking channel.
It's not said in that live. It was said in a whole nother live days before, several days before. You wasn't the only one doing. I know I wasn't the only one that did lives about it, but she's over there saying that we all gang stalking this woman.
Exactly. I said all of y'all. So here you are acting like you're the only one that I'm talking about. I'm talking about all of y'all. What all of y'all did to help that girl do what she did to the other person. All of y'all helped her. But you, LTG, you were one of the major instigators. And like you said, that is your position on this platform. You can't deny it. You can't even deny it in the courtroom. I just played it. You wouldn't be able to deny your role on these YouTube streets because you profess it every day and you brag about your prolific ability to dox people and how you're proud of it. You're not ashamed of it. You're not ashamed of putting people's information out. You love doing that. You said you would have enjoyed the show if you had found all of that information, if you wanted to put it out. You would have enjoyed it, but you enjoyed watching somebody else do it just as well. You sure did. Mm-hmm.
We all had something to do with what was presented on the community report about her. No, fuck, we didn't.
Yes,
if
y'all
I
did.
Had information.
Listen at her.
That I contribute to that, I would have got my ass on the panel and presented it. I would have did it over here. What the fuck is you on? I don't give nobody, let anybody else take credit for some work I done fucking did. Is you crazy? If I had it, done it, I would have had my ass up there presenting it. Okay? And I didn't feed anything to anybody so they can go and take anybody to court. Whatever information she got from wherever she got it from, that's her doing her research. Okay? Period. That information that Gears put out was whatever he found. I don't even know if somebody just gave it to him or if he looked it up or not. I don't have anything to do with it. I just was in the chat watching it. And yes, I shared it. When I shared the community report, it was before the community report even started. It was when she was just getting ready to start it, I shared it. Like I always do. Once I know that it started and I'm on YouTube, I usually share it. I don't know what's going to happen in that report. Just like if I were to share it today, because she's about to do it now, today, let's say she's going to do one today, and I share it when she gets started. I'm sharing it, but I don't know what's going to be in there. Hell, it could be like 10 things in there about me, but I've not already shared it. It is what the fuck it is. It's not like we know what's going to come up into the report. I've never submitted anything to the report. So miss me with that. But I'm not responsible for anything that anybody else do. And that woman done been doxxed several times. That wasn't her first time being doxxed.
Just like...
And that wasn't her second time being doxxed.
Let me shut up about that. Oh, it's so much I want to say.
And me putting on lotion the other day had nothing to do with Joy.
Yes, it did.
It had to do with somebody saying my arm. I think it was you, Unspoken. Didn't you say something about my arm one day? Talking about my arm was.
I said it looked like you had crepey skin. Because you did. You had old lady crepey skin. Yep. And you sit up and you talk about somebody else's behind. That's what I said. When a photo was placed on somebody else's channel, I said it looked like you had crepey 80-year-old skin on your arms. Mm-hmm. And it was clear that you knew that was true because you were the one sitting up putting on lotion on a live stream. You were on camera putting on lotion because you knew that the camera might catch your crepey skin again.
Ashy or some shit like that. And I'm like, let me moisturize my arms so nobody don't say my arms are ashy. It wasn't even about Joy. You assume that anytime moving forward for the rest of my life, anytime I mention something being ashy, it's about her, but it wasn't even about her. Well, yeah, I guess it was, Meech. I can't even remember. One of y'all said something about my arm. That's what it was about. It didn't even have to do with her ass. Now, when I said the other stuff about ass and baby oil, that was about her. But I put the lotion on my arms because of a motherfucker.
You hid that live, and I challenge you to bring that back out because at the end of that live stream, you said at the beginning it was about Joy. Yeah. You said you were trying to encourage her to moisturize. So I don't know how the beginning wasn't about the end too. So I'm just saying, it's on your live stream that you hid. Now debunk that.
My arm was ashy, which it wasn't ashy. But I digress.
You should. You should digress.
I couldn't remember which one of them said something about my arm, but I just knew somebody said something about it. But when I said all that stuff about baby oil and put it on your whole body, I was talking about her then. I think I said her name when I was talking about her.
Yep.
Pretty sure I did.
And you said you were referencing her in the beginning. I'm pretty sure
she
you
had
did.
A picture on her wall. Okay, gotcha. But we gang stalking her.
You are.
Get the fuck out of here.
You were.
But anyway, which I thought it was weird. And then so anyway, I'm finna go, y'all. I'm not gonna stay on here because I don't feel too good. My freaking tooth hurt. I'm gonna get off. But much love, everybody. I just came out here to do that quick debunk or whatever. If you want to see the video, it's gonna be in the members area. This live is gonna go straight in the members area. So if you didn't see it live, then that's where it will be. Now, come on out here and show me that you're recording my lives or that you got people recording my lives, which is even more weird. You want to talk about how weird stuff is around here? You're weird. Running around here recording people's live streams.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's all your community does is record people's live streams, deleted live streams, dirty deletes, and all of that shit. Are you fucking okay, bitch? But I'm weird for recording a live with you talking about me because you hide it behind a paywall like a pussy. But I'm the weird one. No, you're pussy, ma'am. And you don't like being criticized. You like being the person who criticizes. You don't like being commentary being done on you, but you love doing commentary on others. You feel me? You don't like being addressed in an adverse way. And that's what I am going to do. As long as you speak on me, like I said, I'm going to speak on you. I don't know how many times I have to tell you that. We are in a back and forth, a ping pong match. It ain't going to benefit your channel. It's not going to benefit mine. It is what it is. We didn't have to be here, though. We did not have to be here because I've asked you a million fucking times to leave me the fuck alone. I've asked you. You and your friends.
That's why she
Hold on, let's go back. Now we're going to start on the next live that you did. Let's go here.
On July 31st.
So she came back the same day. She said she had a toothache, right? And she said her energy was low. So she came back and she said she took an ibuprofen, she took a nap, she washed some clothes. She said she did a lot of shit in just 2 or 3 hours. How many hours was I don't even know how many hours were they apart. Let me see. She got rid of this infamous toothache. Yeah, they were about 4 hours apart, her live streams. So she did 2 in one day. Both of them were about trying to debunk me about the 31st of July. She wants to prove that she didn't have any. This is just so boring. I don't even know how to react to this stuff. Like, I know what I want to do. I'm going to say that for later because I found out a lot of information that I did not know. But we're going to talk about that a little bit later. But her coming outside and doing and saying, her doing these 2 live streams after she said that she was sick with this toothache and everything, it just shows how pressed she is to me. That's just the way I'm perceiving it now. You don't have to be pressed, lovely. I'm just perceiving it as pressed. You were a little triggered yesterday, and we're going to talk about it. So let's get into it. Yeah, she don't think she could. Listen, this woman is such a liar. And she's already screaming, somebody else is a fucking liar. You're a liar. You're lying.
Well, you're going to have a lot to watch.
So she came back to prove a point that she said she had already proven. But this time she came back to play her live stream to see if she said, if anywhere in the live stream, did she encourage Dead Girl to do commentary on the other content creator. Now, the thing about it is you don't have to direct Dead Girl. You don't have to tell her exactly what to do. The only thing like I said over and over again in my live stream, honey, all you have to do is plant the seed. And that's what you do. You plant seeds, LTG. Now let's listen.
First and foremost, hello to everybody in the chat. Hey, Sparkle Girl. Hey, Miss LJ. Miss LJ, you was just watching the other live? Okay, well, you're going to have a lot to watch. It wasn't that long, though. I don't know who this Benny person is. Can y'all check them out and make sure they're real? Hey, James. Hey, Nina girl. I saw your comment and I was like, I'm about to go live again. And that way I'll just get it all out in this live. Or what have you. Okay, you're gonna be listening. Okay, cool.
This is 4 hours after her toothache.
Everybody a little time to come in. Give everybody a little time to come in.
Now remember, she said she had a toothache. No, I'm gonna let her tell y'all. Then we're gonna talk about it for a little bit because I don't think the bitch had a toothache. I think she was pissed. I don't think she knew which direction to go in after my live, and I think she made it about the 31st. It is what it is. And I think you took your time. You went through your own content. Ain't no way you could do all of this in those 4 hours and take naps and wash clothes and whatever the hell else you said you did. Let me listen, because I might be getting it wrong. And I don't want you gonna say I'm lying about every fucking thing anyway. So let's hear it from your mouth.
Before I get started, for those of y'all that don't know, I did a live a few hours ago. It wasn't that long of a live. It was just a quick little debunk. Um, and I did not share a lot in that live, but I do want to come back and share the actual footage of me saying what I said to Nina, because I think that's important too, because that's an important part of the receipt
No,
that
it's
I
not.
did not include earlier. So I'm going to do that now. So in Unspoken's live, she accused me. She said that on July 31st, she said that I heard Bam's live and her live, and that they were, I guess, doing subliminals or whatever about court. And she said because of that, I went live on July 31st. And she said, in my live on July 31st, I told Nina, or I asked Nina, when is she going to go live again? Because I miss her commentary and I want her to go live. And she said the reason I said that was because I had just listened to Bam's live and her live. And I was trying to get Nina to go live about Nietzsche
I wish
and to
Bam was up
attack
here,
her.
because Bam was talking about the timeline of the 17th, right? When Dead Girl hopped into LTG. Now, see, I said we was gonna debunk, you know, your debunk, right? So on the 17th, Dead Girl hops into your chat and she says, "Hey, I can't be in the chat right now because I got court in 30 minutes. Got a, trial in 30 minutes." And you were like, "Oh, okay, okay." So shortly after that, you did a live asking Dead Girl to go live, right? And then shortly after that, she said, "No, I can't go live because yada, yada, yada." And you showed all of that on your video. So we're not going to forget the whole timeline, LTG. We're not going to forget the whole timeline. And we're not going to go into great detail until you unprivate everything. You understand me? We're not going to do that, because I'm not going to play this back and forth game with you where you get to hide all of your shit. All my shit is public and you get to rewrite history and create your own fucking narrative. No, we're going to go. If we're going to go toe for toe, you going to have your shit out here. I'm going to have my shit out here. Or you need to do what the fuck, whatever Paulina said do, and shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. I'm just keeping it real with you. you know. And I know with your big Betty badass, you feel angry with me telling you to shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down, because you so used to telling everybody else to shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down, right? Hold on, let me play it.
And I was like,
Okay,
bullshit.
I'll speed it up, y'all.
That's not true. But that's the narrative that she created. Now, I don't have the timestamps from when she said it. I don't have
Why?
that. And I don't even know if it's showing the transcript at this.
Why wouldn't you use the timestamps? Because my stuff is public and you used my stuff before. Why wouldn't you play what I actually said? Why are you coming out here and attempting to rewrite history? Because I'm not going to play my content again. It's still up. I said what the fuck I said, and I meant every fucking word that I said, and I don't owe you no apologies, and you didn't debunk shit. The thing that you did was actually proved everything that we were saying with your screenshots.
Right. However, she definitely said it. Let me see if let's see here.
Hey, Lemon. Yeah, so she can drag out her commentary and play it all over again.
I mean the transcript yet. But anyway, she said that in her live today. She said that the reason I went live on July 31st was because I had seen her and Bam's live, and I wanted Nina to come out and tell what happened in court. I didn't know anything about them having a court date that day. I had no knowledge of their court date. I had no itinerary for court. I had no.
And this is the thing.
About when court was.
Y'all know what? I gotta say this.
I did that day was about a whole nother topic. A whole.
This is so draining and it's so redundant. And I'm being honest with y'all. I want to move on to. I want to move on to other content about this very person. But this whole thing is like she's creating this to be a distraction. To be honest, nobody really gives a fuck. LTG. Nobody really cares. This raggedy, fat ass, funky ass, wheelchair riding bitch is out here doxing everybody and harassing everybody. And I'm not saying that she's harassing everybody for you. That's not what I'm saying. Because I had beef with the bitch long before I became acquainted, or long before I became acquainted. No, let me try to think. Yeah. Around the same time that I became acquainted with some of y'all. I'm trying to do the math. No, y'all came after her because she had come over here with the Paula situation. So yeah, y'all came after her. So I've been acquainted with her for a little bit longer than you guys, right? She was never a part of my community or our community. She just kind of infiltrated herself. Now, she kind of did the same thing in y'all community. But when it comes to people like Michi, when it comes to people like Sakina, when it comes to people like all the Sakina supporters that she's dragging and coming after and stuff, people like Joy, she had no, well, she was affiliated with Joy and Old Boy for a little while, but just Old Boy. But for her to come into the picture with the whole Michi thing and start doing what she did to Michi, I do believe, I'm going to say this over and over again, LTG, that you were a major orchestrator of that. I do know that you, like I said in my other live, I do know that you paid attention to how she moves. She used to be your moderator. She turned on you. She flipped on you and all of this stuff. And then all of that shit fell apart. But you were weaponizing her against members of J4K back then. And anybody that you had a problem with, she was dragging back then when she was your moderator. I think you have mastered your ability of how to weaponize that tool. And that's what Nina Mbachu is, a tool. A tool. And you use her against the people that you want to use her against. And that's why I'm saying the thing with Michi. That's exactly what you did. Now, the dates and all of that stuff, you want to get technical of I didn't do this and I didn't do this on that date. Okay, you can have that. If you want to say, okay, UP lost and she said that you did this because, but the whole thing that lined up, LTG, the whole thing that lined up from the day that you started all of that stuff, from the day that you said that woman was deceased and that girl came out here saying, yay, I'm glad she's dead. All of those things happen, and we know those things happen at your lead. At your lead. Everything happened after what you did. And I'm not saying that you're 100% responsible for everything that you did, but you were that spark that lit that flame, honey. That's just something that you don't even have to accept it. That's just something that I'm going to believe until the day I leave this planet, because I watched it happen. You can't erase my memories. You can't erase my thoughts. You can't change how I feel about the situation. I saw you do it. I saw it happen. I know the history. I know when that bitch came over there. I know what happened between y'all. And I know you recognize that she can be a motherfucking pawn. I know it. And I'm not stupid. Not willing to sit back, and play your game. And I'm not willing to be a part of that aspect of your circus, acting like I don't see shit that I don't see because, it might be a little bit uncomfortable to talk about. No, bitch, we're going to talk about it all. We talking about it all, honey. You bring it out here. You start the shit. If I start the shit, y'all going to talk about it. If I do something, y'all going to talk about it. You were all in everything over here, bitch. Shit that had absolutely nothing to do with you, bitch. You were all wrapped up in it, bitch. You think I'm not going to talk about this shit? I'm talking about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. Shit. Millie. Hey, Millie. Y'all, wish Millie's daughter a happy belated birthday. I know a lot of y'all saw it and shared it out. Lord. Just wish her daughter a happy belated birthday for me, y'all. Please. Thank you. Put some purple hearts in the chat for me, please. Thank y'all. But yeah, this is the way I see you, LTG. Ain't nothing gonna change that. But I don't think that you should. I think that well, not everyone is gonna see you the way you see yourself. You have to realize that and accept it for what it is. You can't change everybody's mind, and you can't make everybody like you.
Another YouTuber was not about Nina, was not about the person who she took to court, or they went to court together, or what. It wasn't about any of that. So I'm like, what the fuck? Now, earlier in part 1, I showed you guys
thank y'all for the
live
purple
that I did
hearts.
that day. And that live was called, and I only did one live that day. The live that I did that day was called Moving Right Along. It said, yesterday is gone, tomorrow has not yet come.
Y'all know I'm not going to play all of this live. I'm going to go to the end where she started talking about me and my restraining order. Her and Nunya started talking shit in the chat. I'm going to the end. Let me see if the chat isn't even up. I wanted that chat. Oh, let me see. But I got some screenshots of what they said. Hold on. But I wanted that chat to be back. So we're going to fast forward past her doing all of the commentary about her live stream and everything. We're going to get to the end where she acts so brand new, like she don't know stuff about me and all of that, when I distinctly remember her doing commentary and mentioning shit. It's just like this bitch plays dumb when it benefits her, and that's disgusting to me. I don't like it when people play dumb because it benefits them. I don't know anything about any court hearings. I only knew about one court date, and that's the date that you came out here and talked about when we just saw a dead girl come in your chat and tell you that she had trial in a little while. We saw that. Everybody saw it. Bam pointed it out. Bam said, put that live back up, but you won't do that. You won't put that live back up. You are hiding everything. And that's not really the lovely way from what I understand. People been reaching out to me, Lovely, in my email saying, I don't know what the fuck is going on. But the only time that she didn't shut all her shit down like that was when Bitch Boy came after her. And now she putting her stuff on private and everything. That's not like you. It's not like you to do things like that, Lovely. Uh-huh. So we're going to get to the end of it.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here. I'll talk to y'all later. I'll see y'all hopefully at karaoke tomorrow. Okay. Much love. And I'm probably gonna do it only tonight. All right. Bye, y'all.
Okay, here we go. So she getting ready to start talking now. She done played her live all over again. Live that so many people already heard.
I totally forgot. Give me a second. Let me put it back on me. I totally forgot that it was playing and I was behind on my phone, so I didn't know that it had already ended over here. But anyway, I was in there doing chores. I done started my dinner. I done folded laundry and everything. But I just have one question for the chat. Okay, you may have seen me write this question in the chat. Did at any time during that live stream, did it seem as though I did that live stream to get Nina to talk about anything dealing with her court case? Y'all answer that for me. And while y'all answer that, give me 1 second. I need to go put some bell peppers in this pan real quick. Give me.
So she gets off and goes and does her cooking. Oh, this is so fucking boring.
Sure. All right. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure that I didn't bump my damn head somewhere, because I'm like, wait, what? Get the fuck out of here. That did not happen at all, But anyways.
Is this the account? Is this the account that is in the chat that LTG says is trolling her? The Okur account. She said that it's an account out here in her name that's trolling her and using her name. Is that the account that she's talking about, y'all? Or is that her? Because I don't recognize that that one of the moderators checked that account. They're not being, disrespectful or anything. So they don't get blocked. She hasn't trademarked or patented or, the name Okur. Actually, I think it was originated by Cardi B, not Cardi B, but I think that's who really made that word famous, not LTG. So y'all let me know. Somebody send me a screenshot. Thank y'all. But we're going to play this. Okay, it's not her.
Anybody got anything they want to say before I end it? Link is in the chat if anybody wanted to come up.
It's funny that she mentioned that yesterday. She mentioned it and she says that chats be and this is the first time I've ever seen that account in my live stream. And she mentioned that account yesterday, I think. And she said that people let that account live in their live stream knowing it's a troll. The account just says Okur. Cardi B originated that. I don't see the account saying anything bad about you. It doesn't have your image on the thumbnail or anything like that. So they're welcome in here, I don't see any problem with it. I haven't, unless my moderators see them, being disrespectful or talking out of turn, or we don't do no doxing up in here. They're welcome up in here. It's a human being behind that account. Might even be you.
We're gonna move right on along. I did see Sakina's live this morning. I did message her. I don't know, maybe she had me blocked because she didn't respond. And I said that I would have preferred her to crop her little screenshot and take my name off of there because it had my full government name. But other than that, I didn't have an issue with her coming out here to do her little live or whatever. It's just that it had my name up there, my full name. But it's okay. It is what it is. I'm not asking her to take it down.
Now, this is what I found interesting. Oh, it has very unflattering pictures of her on it. Send me a link to the channel, Spencer. They're not saying anything disrespectful in here, though. She let everybody come in her chat and talk shit about me, and she don't have no holds barred. She has no holds barred. I'm not here to protect her. I'm here to protect myself. That's the way I look at it. I don't owe that bitch nothing. She don't owe me nothing, and I don't owe her nothing. You feel me? So it is what it is. Anywho, listen to this part. Listen to this part about Sakina. Now, she said Sakina put her a screenshot up with her government name on it. Listen.
That is done or whatever.
Let me go back a few seconds.
Name, but other than that, I mean, I didn't have an issue that I would have preferred her to crop her little screenshot and take my name off of there because it had my full government name. But other than that, I mean, I didn't have an issue with her coming out here, to do her little live or whatever. It's just that it had my name up there, my full name. But it's okay. It is what it is. I'm not asking her to take it down or anything like that. It's done or whatever. I have no intentions of putting up anything with her full government name on there. Any videos from the past that had her government name on there, she did, what are they called, privacy complaints or whatever.
So the videos that you had on your channel that had her full government information in it, you didn't take it down voluntarily. She had to take it down through privacy complaint. Now you're asking her to voluntarily, but she did it. She did that. I saw her share a screenshot where she had scratched it out. She paid you more respect on her channel than you gave to her. And that's what blows me about you. You feel so entitled to everybody else's motherfucking respect, even with the accounts that come in. You feel like people can be trolled in your chat, shit'll be talked about them and everything, and you'll allow that to go. You'll allow that to fly. But you want other people to respect you in their chats. So you wanted Sakina to blank out your name, even knowing that you had doxed her on multiple occasions, and she had to take action with YouTube to get her shit off of your channel. Do you see how entitled you are, ma'am? Do you see how entitled you are with other people's personal, private information?
There's neither here nor there. I'm not stressing it. It's okay. It's not going to hurt anything. Or I don't feel like it's going to hurt anything. But I did message her that I guess she may have blocked me. I don't know. It doesn't say that I'm blocked, but sometimes you can be blocked and don't say it. But that's the only thing that I had to say about her live. And I actually put in the message, I would have preferred her to crop it because everybody could see this same picture right here and know that it was me. Because that's the picture that's on my thing. Or, black out my middle and last name and just keep Lovely up there. But, it is what it is. It's done now. Or whatever. But, she got to make sure they know y'all talking. But it's all good. I'm over it, Anyway, so y'all link in the chat if anybody wants to come up.
Nobody came up. Nobody came up.
So this was part 2 to the debunk part 1 that I did earlier. So the only thing that I added was showing you guys when I actually said what I said to Nina and the live that it was said in. LTG, sometimes I think you be forgetting that lady has an active restraining order on her.
Oh yeah, we get to the good part now.
Good luck on your play. Who has an active restraining order?
Y'all, this chair gotta be.
I didn't know any. Look, I'm lost now. Thank you for the good luck on my play. So I'm the one who's supposed to be banned in the USA. Oh, Unspoken has a restraining order? I didn't even know that. I had no idea or no knowledge of that. Wow, that's interesting. I didn't even know. She has an active restraining order. Wow. So is that why she she proclaims to know what people are thinking and what they're when it comes to, because I mean she sat over there and said that I went live on July 31st because I heard her live and I heard Bam's live and I wanted to get Nina to go live and talk about her court case when that's not true. Y'all just heard that whole live from start to end. I said nothing of the sorts.
First of all, you reacted to some commentary about Tosh Times restraining order from California against me. You reacted to commentary about that. So what are you talking about? And the other thing that I can't stand about you is how you act so fucking fake and surprised about shit that we all fucking know about. All of y'all do that shit like, oh, wow. Like, I didn't know that. Oh, my God. Like, all of this shit is so fucking brand new and everything is old. There is a reason for all of this shit. There's a reason that you act this way. You can't beat me down with something that I already fucking survived. You can't do, and nobody should be able to do that to you either, lovely. The things that I say and do on this app, they shouldn't affect you in any way, shape, or form. You done heard every fucking thing that I'm saying 1,000 fucking times. 1,000 from people that you actually fuck with, people that you talk on the phone with, people that you have behind the scenes conversations with. They didn't drug your ass on this bitch. The thing that I say about that community over there is that I'm so grateful that I'm not a part of it. I'm not a part of that level of insanity on YouTube, because you got a group of people, and I mean a group of people, where none of y'all, absolutely none of y'all, have had an experience where you haven't drug each other, where you haven't doxed each other, where you haven't put each other's personal information out. You don't know who to fucking trust. And all of the stuff that comes out from behind the scenes shows that none of y'all trust each other. None of you. None of you have an ounce of trust for each other. You talk about each other behind the scenes, and then you come out here and act like all is well, all is good. Now let's get back to you faking about my restraining order. Hold on. Let's listen.
At all. I didn't know.
You
It's been
knew.
reported on the community report many times. That's why she's banned. But to her, it's fake. Oh, okay. Okay.
I never said
Like,
it.
I didn't know all of the ins and outs.
I never said it was fake. I said it's ineffective. And the only thing that she was able to do was get my channel blocked. It's not in my jurisdiction. She can't do anything to me. I can't go to jail for nothing. It's never gonna happen. And the bitch lied about everything. That's what the fuck I said. The only reason she got it is because I didn't even go to the fucking hearing. They can't do anything to me. Nothing. The fuck? Like I said.
It's about why she got banned or anything. I just knew it had something to do with another YouTuber.
A lying
And the more
YouTuber.
you try to move away from talking about her, the more
a YouTuber that's a thief and a liar, and got mad because I told everybody that she stole thousands of dollars from YouTubers. That's why she mad. Flat the fuck out. And you are not going to start weaponizing that again. You're going to be a third-party harasser like Nunya. Just like whatever her name is, Paulina. Third-party harassing.
Regis, her lies come. I see.
No,
I'm
let
learning
me go
that.
back.
Like, I didn't know all of the ins and outs about why she got banned or anything. I just knew it had something to do with another YouTuber.
Mm-hmm.
And the more you try to move away from talking about her, the more egregious her lies become. I see.
The more
I'm learning that. I ain't gonna lie.
The more you try to move away from talking about her, the more vicious her lies become. Where have I told a vicious lie on you, lovely? What vicious lie have I demand an answer. And for you too, Paulina, where have I told a vicious lie on you? You talk about me every chance you get. You in every motherfucking chat that's talking about me. You find motherfuckers that I didn't even know you could find, bitch. I'm talking to Paulina right now, aka Nunya. Where in the hell have I told a vicious lie on you? You're the only one out here following everybody around and trolling. So where have I lied on you, Nunya? I really want LTG to answer that. Where have I told a vicious lie on you, LTG? I demand an answer to that question. Oh, and when have you tried to back away from me, LTG? When have you stopped doing commentary on me? From what I understand, you've been doing commentary on me for years, and I've been asking you to leave me alone. When I go silent, you find a reason to stir some shit up with me. Where are your receipts as to me being the aggressor against you, or do you only have receipts of me reacting and responding to the things that you've said to me? Come on now. Come on. Shit. Y'all so worried about what's going on with me. Shit. Where about yourself?
I am learning that. She uses a VPN to go live. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I didn't also that's when the trolls started popping out. Wow.
What? Wait a minute. She uses a VPN to go live. That's why I can go live on YouTube? So you mean everybody's blocked and banned channel, all they have to do is get a VPN in order to go live? No. The reason I'm able, and I have a letter from YouTube that says that the reason that I'm able to go live on YouTube is because in spite of a court order, YouTube reviewed my channel. YouTube reviewed my channel and said they saw no cause to take my channel or ban my channel in the whole world, but they had to follow a court order, and they also gave me paperwork as to how I could have that overturned. Yep, still got it in my inbox, got everything. So stop lying. I would be able to go live even if I didn't use a VPN. I use a VPN because you motherfuckers are hackers and you try to get into people's shit. That's why I use a VPN. And everybody should use a motherfucking VPN to protect their personal information. In this day and age, everybody should use a motherfucking VPN. Shit, half you motherfuckers is probably on VPNs. If you not, you should be. Damn it. YouTube says she lied. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I didn't also that's when the trolls started popping out. Wow. She threatened Tosh. What? That is crazy. But she was over there saying in her live, LTG, you're the one that's always threatening everybody. Like, what? Now, let me just say this.
What did she say? Does anybody have any screenshots of what she said? Maybe I need to look in the, because I don't know what she said and the chat is not up. What did she say I did, though? I mean, none of you say I did. Because LTG didn't repeat it.
About my sister coming to brush that lady's hair. That was not me threatening her. I said, I will bet you $200 that is a wig on your head. And I said,
no, let me say this to you. Let's just start with this. Now we can getting back to Bam. You took what Nunya was saying about me and went all the way to Bam. You were threatening Bam. You told Bam you was going to beat her ass. That's what you said. Then you said, your weird ass said that your sister was moving your nephew into Bam's apartment buildings where she and Pop live. And you said that your nephew, with your weird stalking ass, you said that your nephew was going to be watching Bam's every move and reporting back to you or some shit like that. That's weird, LTG. That's weird. Okay. Then you said you believed that Bam was bald-headed and Bam needed to prove to you that she wasn't bald-headed and allow your sister to come and brush her hair with the assistance of her husband. So you're sending your sister. This is what makes you one of the dumbest bitches on the planet. You gonna send your sister to somebody's house that you've never fucking met, that you're not cool with, that you're threatening with violence. You're going to send your sister and her husband to somebody else's house for some YouTube bullshit. and you're actively on YouTube doxing her, threatening. Well, not you say you don't dox her because all of her information is already out here. You're already threatening her. You put her address in the chat. You put her whole address and you put her whole apartment number in the chat and shit. You did all of that shit. If you're not trying to threaten her, what the fuck else is it? You're trying to intimidate her. That shit is not okay. It's just not. Girl, you need to stop it.
And my sister makes wigs, so she can come there and prove if it is. We could do it. She could get on cam. You can be recording it, or her husband can hold the camera. Didn't matter. And if she come and she brush her hair and prove that if it is a wig or if it is not a wig, I will give you the $200 if it's not a wig. That was not me threatening to do any bodily harm or for my sister to do anything to her in a violent way. That was me offering her a chance to win $200. Now, the first thing that Unspoken said is I would have did it and took the $200. Now, the reason Bam would not agree to
No, I said, Bam, you should have done it. And I was joking. I said, Bam, you should have done it and took her $200 because I know Bam has a head full of hair. I know Bam has a head full of hair. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I said. And we laughed about it. But then after, when Bam was like, no, do you hear how creepy that is? I said, and I was like, yeah, that is creepy. I thought it was kind of creepy. Even other people that heard it in behind the scenes, they was like, that's some creepy shit. Why would that bitch be sending her family to brush a bitch's hair? A bitch she ain't never met? A bitch she beefing with? Why would she be wanting to send her family? Why would anybody? Because you don't know what could happen. I'm not even saying that Bam would get violent with you or anything like that. You don't know what could happen. Why would you even suggest that your family be put in a position to be harmed? And the other thing, as an aunt, why would you say that your nephew was moving into that girl's place? Why would you involve any of your family members in the shit that you doing out here on YouTube and then turn around and say, oh, Joy, you had your daughter in the car when you pulled up to a fight? Why are you actively inserting your family member in shit that motherfuckers ain't pulling up on you? I could see if your family members wanted to defend you and come outside if somebody was pulling up on you. You're sending your family to somebody else's shit. Make that make sense. That don't make sense at all to me. It makes no sense at all to anybody who has common sense. Nobody would do that. And you doing it to try to intimidate somebody. You telling the girl your nephew watching her. You telling my sister don't live too far from you. She can pull up on you at any time. You're trying to intimidate her. That's what you're trying to do. Now you can play games with the masses if you want to, but I see through your bullshit. And no, I don't think that Bam should have ever allowed your sister to pull up and brush her fucking hair. Shit. The hell? And another thing is, not trying to be funny, y'all motherfuckers say Bam got lice and she bald-headed. How do lice stick to your scalp if you bald-headed? This is the thing that the shit that y'all say don't make no damn sense.
to do it is because she know her ass is bald headed and she know that's a motherfucking wig on her goddamn head. Period. Point blank.
And that's it. The other thing is, why, if that were true, why the fuck do you care so much? Why the fuck do you care so much to spend $200 on proving that? Why the fuck do you care so much to send your family members to her house to prove it? And why the fuck do you care so much about proving that somebody else has hair or not for fucking YouTube? That's psychotic, lovely. That's stalking. That's harassment. That's not okay. Shit, that's some weird shit. I don't know. That shit give you like goosebumps about how fucking weird that shit is. Oh, it's in my sister to brush your hair, part it down the middle, go on camera. Her husband's going to record it. You had the whole thing mapped out like you thought about that shit in detail. Bam need to protect herself. I'm serious. It's something fucking wrong with you. And you got family around her. She needs to protect herself. I tell her that every fucking day. I said, that weird ass bitch got family all around you. This bitch putting your address in chats and shit, telling you that she want her nephew supposedly stay in your apartments and is watching you. This bitch done gone way too far with her stalking, with her weird ass. Shit, I'm glad you don't have no family. At least I don't know of any that live in damn Detroit. Good Lord. You probably be all over. You probably have your family all around my damn mama basement. Shit. Like them weird motherfuckers over there from the other sector be doing.
That's all. My sister was not going to harm her. My sister was not going to do anything to her other than prove if the motherfucking shit was her real hair or not. That's it. That's all.
You don't think that's abnormal? You don't think it's something strange about that? My sister wasn't going to harm her. Yes, who knows that? We don't know that.
My sister makes wigs. If you don't believe me, I can call her right now, have her cam up, and she can show you a whole fucking room full of wigs that she don't make.
Who the fuck cares, lovely? Nobody fucking cares. See, your problem is you willing to put everybody for your YouTube channel. You willing to expose your whole fucking family. Now you want your sister to come out here and dox herself, show her house, show her wigs, prove something to who? Nobody gives a fuck. No one cares. Girl, this shit is crazy. This shit is absolutely crazy.
Up and ready to sell. I can't make that up. She got a whole bunch of them that's supposed to be mine, but she just never gets around to going to the damn post office and sending them to me. But I'm gonna get them when I get down there. But anyway,
what did you say? For real, give life? Her sister is sickly. Her nephew. Oh, wow.
Make that up. Helmet Head said she would do. Yeah, she said that. She said, if I were you, I would have done it and took the money. But we all know why Bam would not agree to doing that, because Bam knows damn well that ain't her real fucking hair. So no, I wasn't threatening to do anything to her. And then when I said I am going to be in Florida really soon, because my sister
Tammy, you better say it. Tammy says then she says keep that same energy when she pulls up. Exactly. You saying keep that same energy. Internet energy. Bam ain't threatened you. Nobody, from what I understand, nobody's threatened you, lovely. You telling Bam to keep that same energy, that's a threat. It's like you want somebody, you want to have a fight with her. And we've heard you and Bonnie say that y'all was going to beat her ass, that you wanted to beat her ass. So what would she think that your sister was going to pull up and do? Pull her wig off? Fight her? What was the husband supposed to do? Beat Bam up for you? What is the nephew supposed to do? You already got 3 against 1 already. And you calling her a coward. The shit that you're saying it's just not computing. It's not adding up, honey. I'm sorry. It's not. Nope. Hold on. We're almost done. I'm sorry, y'all. This was a boring live, but
sister has to have surgery. And her whatever it's called, the time that she have to be off her feet or whatever, bed rest or whatever, it's going to be about 8 weeks. Now, she has a whole husband there. However, she got daughters. Her daughters are going back to school. I don't know if they go back to school this week coming up or whenever. She just wanted me to be there to help with the girls, because she has a husband there, but she wanted me to come help with the girls. I'm retired right now, so I have time to be able to do that. So I said, Bam, I'm going to be in Jacksonville for about 2 months. Not saying I'm going to be there every day that whole time, because I might go run to Georgia for a couple of days and see family that's there, or go other places while I'm there, because it's not like I'm going to be there like 24/7 at her house. I'm just going to be there to help. But I said, I'll be there for almost 8 weeks. And I said, whatever energy, and this is before she did her live, whatever energy you're going to have towards me, I'm asking that you have that same energy when I touch down in Jacksonville. Because the last time I came to Jacksonville, I was planning to hang out with you. And you said, I can't come because I don't have no vehicle. And I said, I got a car. My sister got several cars. We can come get you. Then you said, my cat is sick. And I said, okay, well, you said, can y'all come hang out? Can we do it on the way back? Because at first I was going to have to come back to bring the boys back. But come to find out, my nephew's friend ended up coming down there and he drove them back. So I didn't have to come back. But that's what happened. So I said, okay, well, I'll hang out with you the next time I come to Jacksonville. That's it. That's all. And that wasn't on no violent or anything like that. And you didn't want to do it then. We was going to go.
Sound like you was a little hurt by that. Like you were a little disappointed that she didn't really want to hang out with you. That's what it sounds like to me. I'm going to stop it right here, y'all, because it really sounds like that you're in a lot of pain, lovely. It sounds like that maybe you need to seek some help, you know, somebody to help you through what you're going through with your loss of your friend or whatever, or your frenemy, because you really acted like an enemy while trying to be a fake friend, you know. So that's just what it sounds like to me. I'll let it finish playing out because I don't want to clip you when you about to end it and stuff. Yeah. She is violent. She's a very violent person. And she has I wouldn't advise Bam to meet with anybody in her family or anything like that, because she sounds like she's a very violent person. And with all of the threats that she's made on behalf of her family, because she was even saying that her sister would pull up and beat Bam's ass, or you can't beat my sister. My sister was coming after you and you did all of this stuff. And it was just kind of weird as to the way that she was acting when it came to Bam and her family. It's kind of like she wants to beat Bam's ass because Bam don't want to be her friend right now. You can't beat somebody into friendship, girl, or acquaintanceship, or a YouTube ship. It's only going to work in the opposite. You keep on threatening somebody, they're not going to want to be cool with you. Keep on putting they apartment numbers in chats and stuff like that, like your weird ass was doing. And it's just kind of, I don't know. It's kind of screaming brokenhearted to me. Brokenhearted. That's all.
Go get some stuff and put it on the grill and go to the beach. We was going to do some grilling at the beach. I just wanted to remind you of who you're dealing with. And there's really nobody but you and Mr. Warner for her to try to Angie with. If y'all both ignore her, then what she's not going to do? Well, it looked like, even when I said I'm not even trying to argue with. Okay. I'm going to say with Angie.
So Nunya comes in the chat and she says, this is what Nunya said. Nunya gave her some advice. Nunya needs to take her own fucking advice. That's what she needs to do. That bitch needs to stay out of chats talking about me, because before she got doxxed by Too Strong, well, I didn't want to say that person's name, but before that information was doxxed, she was all over here acting like she was Big Betty Badass. Putting everybody's information out, trolling, putting my kids up on her thumbnails and shit. She had a Big Betty Badass energy. And the moment that stuff came out about who she was and all of the crimes that she's committed, she went ghost. She didn't do that when y'all called her them other women's names from California. She didn't do that. She didn't run and hide like that. She didn't shut her channel down. Y'all need to pay attention to that. Yeah, you could say you don't believe it, but it's the reason that she's acting so fucking obsessed. Girl, I wasn't the one that found your fucking information. You struck too many. You was striking their channels and shit. And they took yours. And you fought to get it back, and they found you through your email. Flat the fuck out. I didn't find you, Nunya. I'm not the one that brought your information out here either. I don't know why you're so angry at me. Girl, why you want to try to turn me into everybody's everything? Stop worshiping me. I'm not God, Nunya. Let it go. Heal thyself. Take your own advice, ma'am. Take your own advice. Let me play this for you.
We were going to do some grilling at the beach. I just wanted to remind you of who you're dealing with. And there's really nobody but you and Mr. Warner for her to try to Angie with, if y'all both ignore her, then what she gonna finna do? Well, it looked like, even when I said I'm not even trying to argue with, okay. I was gonna say, where's Angie? I'm not even trying to be on her that much because I have my play coming up, and then after that I have another function that I'm going to be hosting this month, and then that's when I'm going to Florida. Okay, so I got other stuff going on, but you can't tell. Some people just, I don't know, they she just, y'all see how she just created this narrative today, which was a bald face ass lie, a whole lie. Like, that whole thing she said was a lie.
No, it wasn't.
I'm ignoring her, so she moving to Lovely, probably, yeah. But it looked like she just
So Dare Girl says she's ignoring me, right? But she's posting images, AI images of me on her community wall, posting up stuff of Miss Virginia. She's stalking and harassing, putting up these images. Now, if I start putting up images of your ugly ass, y'all go to my community wall right now. Oh, anybody who has a visible community wall, share this out. Because, see, this is not no AI right here. All right? I want y'all, whoever has a community wall and can share this image out, I'm about to put an image on my community wall. This is what Dead Girl really looks like in real life. No AI images, no, nothing faked. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like that. Let me show it to y'all. Hold on 1 second. Let me put it up. Let me entertain y'all for a little bit. Hold on. So no, Dead Girl ain't done with this, honey. So you can't be done with her. Let me manage and add one more. Hold on. And it should be up in a few seconds. And y'all get y'all screenshots of this beautiful creature right here, okay? That's that beautiful African queen. Beautiful. And she's on my community wall. So if y'all can see my community wall, you can screenshot that image. That's that beautiful African queen on that community wall. And I will be putting up an AI video of it. You said, go and check it out. There's your little present there, girl, with your ugly ass. With your ugly ass. This ugly bitch that made a AI image of me and made it as her motherfucking channel backdrop. That's obsession. That is absolute obsession. I would never premiere that. I would never, ever, ever make my channel like I can't. Anybody who wants that picture off my goddamn community wall, go and get it. Take it and do with it as you want. That beautiful African, Nigerian creature. With her zit face ass, old pocky face bitch. Okay, let me finish playing this so we can get out of here because I do have
to talk about me, but she can talk. She can talk. I let it add up, and then she might do 100 damn hours worth of lives, and then I might come out here and do a 1 hour response here and there. But I meant what I said about Bam. Keep the same energy when I'm there. Talk that same shit you talking. Call me Swamp Thing when you was born and raised in the motherfucking swampland.
First of all, she can call you whatever she wants to call you. It should not beget violence. She can say whatever she wants to say. It should not beget violence. We have a right to free speech in this country. You can't threaten to violently attack someone because they called you a swamp thing because you live in a, you know, a state that has swamps. You can't do that. So listen, y'all, I'm getting ready to get out of here because
Fuck out of here. I came here and I bought property. You didn't buy nothing and you've been there all this time. You ain't never moved out that man's house. You ain't never had your own anything. You're fucking sad and pathetic.
no, she's not. No, she's not. And that's not even true. And she's not sad and she's not pathetic because when she was your friend, you weren't calling her those names. When you were reaching out to her and telling her, sending her pictures about your children and your family, she was your confidant. You know damn well she's not sad and pathetic to you. You know damn well. And if she was, you'd be leaving her ass alone. You wouldn't be saying anything to her. You wouldn't be focused on somebody that's sad and pathetic to you. I'm done with this, y'all. I honestly I don't even know where to go with this content. The woman talks about vaginal regions and wants me to glue her. She wants me to glue her pubic hairs onto my pubic hairs. That's just the grossest thing that I can think of. So I think I'm done with this live right now. And I'm sorry I lacked a little bit of energy today. I just wasn't feeling it. Like I was listening to I was hearing a lot of stuff last night and I wanted my life to go in a different direction. But when I got up this morning, I couldn't remember everything that I heard. I really have to, I got to do a little bit more homework before I get back into this lovely content. But y'all, I'm getting ready to go on vacation for a little while. So I won't be here for a little bit. Okay. KW12, how are you? And we'll be live tonight. You see, we could start the live over. Listen, I do want to talk about some other stuff too, because I see where this person is going and I see what this person wants me to talk about. And I refuse to allow her to pull me in that direction. And the other person that is a huge orchestrator like the 70-year-old one, she's just so quiet right now. I don't believe she's working. I don't believe she's, you know, busy or anything like that. I believe she is hiding from this shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's irritating as fuck when people come out here. The same with Vonnie. I feel so fucked up because that bitch said she was coming outside on me and she said nothing. This bitch crickets, but she got all the smoke in the chats and stuff. It's just frustrating when all of these people ask you for a battle, and then when you start coming back and battling with them, then they want to hightail and pussy run and pussy pop and hide and just run away and do plays and all of this shit. Is frustrating. It's just frustrating. But it is. Par for the course. You say you're on vacation right now? Bingo Country World Tour. Really? Yeah, I won't be leaving until well, what's today? Today is Monday. We won't be leaving until Friday. So I will be here for a few more days. But you know how it is, it's preparing, and I'll be gone for 2 weeks this time. So the end of the summer is coming, y'all. And then the View will be back. We'll be back at the end of the summer when school is kind of around the time when school goes back in. We'll be starting the Brew, not the View, the Brew. Lord, I keep on saying the View. It's the Brew and Crew. Lord, have mercy. I think it's because I was talking about LTG. But me and Alec will be live tonight. And I think I'm going to have to do some commentary on some things that I didn't want to do commentary on because it's certain people, you know, in the sector that I'm from that I need to address, you know, not the norms, the ones that I was addressing, not those people over there. It's some people I haven't addressed in a very long time that I think I have to do a little bit of commentary on just to clear some things up. But because there's been a lot going on in this community that people might not be fully aware of, and I want to touch on some of that, you know. So But y'all have a hey St. Louis. I thought I said hi to you earlier. I know I know and please y'all don't this it's I'm about to get my booty up out of here though, but I will see y'all later. I just got no bushes. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You say you be in and out. Okay, it's okay. It's all right. But listen, if y'all did not watch live from the beginning, go back and watch the beginning. You know, I'm going to play the same little clip as I'm leaving that I played at the beginning and at the end to let y'all know a little bit about the person that we've been talking about. And her name is LTG. And she is the queen of receipts in the community of J4K. At least she's self-professed queen of receipts, right? Um, and she's been, you know, coming after me for years. And I've been reacting and responding off and on for years. And I've asked this woman to leave me alone for years, but she won't. She won't. I already know she won't. And then she says that now she's ready to back down and do her plays and shit. Well, when I was ready to grieve, bitch, you wouldn't let me. When I was ready to move on and do shit, you wouldn't let me. When I was ready to do other shit, you wouldn't let me. You kept on coming, kept on picking at me, and kept on talking shit. So it is what it is. And I'm saying that about you, Tawanda, Vaginosis, anybody else over there. Anybody else over there. So let me play this and then we're going to get out of here.
Call me an instigator. Now, I will say this, okay? Um, Y'all's leader used to have a whole channel called the Instigator. And that was never a problem when he did it, okay? Y'all's leader had a whole channel called The Instigator, and there was never a problem when he did it. Now, what I did this morning was I had questions similar to what Bonnie does almost every single time this bitch hits her live stream. She got questions because her dumb ass don't know how to pay a motherfucking attention. Okay. Like almost every time this hoe hit her live stream, she's got questions because she don't pay attention. Okay. Don't nobody tell her she's instigating or being messy or all of the above. Now, when I'm being messy or when I'm instigating, I will say I'm being messy today. I'm instigating. I'm stirring some shit up or whatever. I'm being petty. I'm this, I'm that. I self-proclaim what in the fuck I am doing. Okay? So there's no misunderstanding whatsoever. Okay.
So I think that's enough said, you know? Y'all, before I get out of here, I was listening to LTG's live when Vonnie was on that panel. I was actually listening to it last night, me and somebody else, right? So when we were listening, I was listening to LTG just basically rip Vonnie apart in her face. She was acting like it was a joke. Like she was acting like, oh, ha, ha, we laughing. And you could tell that Vonnie was getting upset at certain parts, like, oh, LTG, oh, now you trying to be funny and this. But what blew me was that she was focused. LTG was highly focused on what Vonnie's son was saying in the background. Now, Vonnie's son was saying some things about, you know, that was contradicting the things that Vonnie was saying about the whole life situation. I feel like the whole life situation is a conversation that I said I didn't want to engage in. But what was interesting about listening to the whole life situation and the way that Vonnie described it, it was because a lot of it was totally different from the first way that she described it. And I don't know if y'all caught it, but she said some things that even contradicted some stuff that happened in the past. Because do y'all remember when those pictures came out about the house that Bonnie's daughter was doing hair in? Do y'all know that Vonnie said on her own live stream that that was her godmother's house? She said that recently. She said that was the white godmother's house on a live recently. Now, on a live in the past, she said that that was a client, that was her daughter's client's house that her daughter was doing hair in. And it's all of these contradictions of these stories, and this is why they hide their content. This is why they private it and they put this stuff on members only. They don't want you reacting to it, is because their lies are in the details of the things that they say, and they catch themselves up. You know what I'm saying? They catch themselves up in the things that they're saying. And that's why they're private. And like I'm saying, that's why um Lovely doesn't realize what she said in these live streams. She does not realize the contradictions that she's made. She's so used to talking and not listening. You know what I'm saying? Trying to prove her point and constantly trying to prove something to somebody else, people who don't even fucking matter. The same with Vonnie. You know what I'm saying? She caught herself up in so many motherfucking lies. First, the godmama can't have no kids. Then she got all these thousands of grandkids, and then she said that she wasn't. This is the thing that really had me thinking, like, damn, she said she wasn't. She went in on Joy. They went in on Joy for making that comment in the chat, right? On LTG's panel, Vonnie admitted that she was talking about a biracial girl that gave her daughter lice. Biracial girl. What kind of kids does Lovely have? Biracial children. She wasn't talking about Bam. She was not taking, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Now, the conversation was just so random. Why did it start happening in LTG's chat? Why didn't Vonnie give context to why she was bringing it up? All of a sudden, when she went back to her channel, it became, I was talking about Bam. Well, Bam's not biracial. Y'all saying that she white. Y'all saying she's an all-white woman. And then the argument that Vonnie used about the whole lice thing. She said, you know, Bam has lice because she's white. Then she says that lice don't come from being dirty and all of this stuff. It's all of these contradictions that we're going to go over throughout this commentary. And it's all of these things where they're playing in y'all faces, and all of the stuff that came out about LTG basically admitted that she was talking shit about Vonnie and about Tawanda behind the scenes. She basically admitted it without admitting it. She admitted it and she glossed over it, and she was like, well, shoot, I said what I said. And if anybody doesn't want to be in my chat again, when you're admitting things openly and then people are smiling in your face and kissing your ass, you can't tell me. And I'll keep on saying that lapdog thing. Vonnie, you will never, ever, ever be strong. And this is the reason I'm going to say this. You'll never, ever appear strong in a lot of people's eyes. And I know you want to appear like you're a big, tough, woman from, where is she from? Like Virginia or something? Or I don't know. But you're never going to appear tough, because we all watched you. We watched somebody use your child to steal money, and you called them sis all over again. We watch you be a lapdog. We watch you kiss up to people that violate you, and then try to call somebody else a lapdog, or try to act like you're the strongest one out here when you have been the last one picked. And old boy said it. John Frank said it. He said, you always been the last on the roster, chicken and pasta. You ain't never been the first pick. You always been looking to be somebody's motherfucking sidekick. You ain't never been looking to be a goddamn leader. Girl, you can't tell me shit about no ass kissing. You the leader of ass kissing, honey. Hey, Star. You the leader of ass kissing. So don't be out here trying to act like you bad and act like somebody should be afraid or intimidated by you. Don't be out here putting false narratives out about fleas and weebles and wobbles and all these kind of stuff that's in somebody's head, and trying to blame it on Bam when it's clearly your family situation that you focused on. Just like you focus on, you say, oh, Bam's mom was a drug user, and then you come out here and say that your mama was smoking crack. that your mother was a whole drug user. It's like you take your life and you try to use it as reads on other people. I didn't realize that you know you had until I'm listening to the live again. I did not realize that you lied about so much stuff. You tied in that picture that was put out here about somebody's house. I don't know whose house that was. But now you saying it's your godmama's house? And this is a question. If that was your godmama's house that your daughter was braiding hair in, if that was your godmother's house, now I'm just going based upon what you said in your live streams and what was said on LTG's platform. If that was your godmother's house that you were braiding hair in, why would you allow your daughter to go back into, why would your daughter even want to go back into a house where she got lice 20 years earlier? None of this shit makes sense to me, y'all. And it's kind of like all of this stuff that they be coming out here lying about is pointless, useless lies intended to try to read somebody else, and it makes them sound stupid. Like Dead Girl. Let's talk about Dead Girl for a second. How can Dead Girl come out here and talk about anybody else's parenting? How can she come out here and call anybody else a bad mother? Or even if somebody has had CPS involved in their life, they still have their fucking kids. That means that they did everything that was required to get their kids back. She will come out here and she'll drag everybody. But we got documentation in the Minnesota courts that she wrote herself, talking about how her daughter was banging her head up against the wall and all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? You said you just got. No, Bam. Hit the link for a second. Let me drop the link for a second. You just got back. I want to ask you a question before we get off of here. Can you just come up for 1 second? Because I want to ask you a question. Oh, that's Mika. Mika. No, I thought it was Bam talking about she just came back. Where is she? I wanted to ask her a question. Mika, I wasn't talking about lice from 20 years. I was talking about the house. They were saying that was the godmother's house recently. That's what Vonnie was saying. That's the godmother's house. She's like, oh, you know that picture that's floating around? That was my godmama house. But years ago, when the picture was put out here, you said it was the client's house. That it wasn't even that you didn't have no affiliation with that environment, that it was the client's house. Now today or recently, you're saying that hey, crazy. Hold on, somebody. Now today you're saying, yeah, I see it. I see it, Bushes. I talked about it. I see what she doing on her community wall. That's why I put her picture up on mine, a real one of her ugly ass, Bushes. That's why. So don't worry about it. You said. That's all I was saying. It's like all of this stuff is just confusing. And I think that's why they privated all of that stuff, because they know that the pieces going to be put together. It's already out here. I was listening to it last night, so all of us recorded. But we're going to be putting the pieces together as to why would Vonnie lie about all of this stuff and then come out here and call everybody else a liar and a pussy and a this and a that. Why make up all of these lies and all of these false narratives? It just seems like y'all are trying to change the subject from the baby. Do y'all think that they trying to change the subject from the baby troll? Do y'all think that they're all trying to come together and protect Tawanda? That's what I want to know. Because all of this is just so out of the blue. It's just, I don't know. It's just kind of weirding me out. But anyway, that's really all I wanted to say. Hey, the kindest. Yeah, I think so. It's kind of like they're trying to change the subject as to, because I think that all of them has some sort of role in what's really going on around here on this app. And look at how Nunya came outside from nowhere and trying to blame me and Bam for being trolls that only she has seen. How is it? This is another question that we were talking about this last night too. How is it that Nunya knows who's trolling everybody? the dates that they trolled them. What would make you, if unless it's you being trolled or you are that troll, why are you paying so much attention to a troll that's trolling somebody else, or if it's not you that's being trolled or your family that's being doxxed and put out here? It's kind of like she might be planting these trolls into certain chats and shit, trying to stir shit up. That's what I'm saying. Because this shit just don't make no sense. How is this one person? Everybody can go to Nunya to find out where all of the fucking trolls come from. And she has all of the screenshots. She knows the dates. She knows what chats they were in. And she can provide this information to everybody and put it. It's just not making sense to me how she's not responsible for some of this shit. You can't tell me that. A person that is everywhere and can see all of this shit and don't nobody else even. She said that this troll said this on this date and that date, and I have the screenshots for it. And you remember all of that shit? Maybe, I don't know. I'm just thinking, like, come on now. Sometimes you got to think sensibly. Like, come on, you can't blame everything on all of these motherfucking conspiracy theories. You got to wonder, like, why are you always there to see this shit? Just like I wondered about Tawanda. Why are you the only one subscribed to that fucking channel? Why are you the one that posted it? You made a fucking mistake. That's all I can say. But listen, y'all. And she pops out Tammy. She pops out with the exact timeline. And she is a fucking troll. Nobody has ever seen her face. At least they don't think that they've seen her face. Nobody has ever seen her face. Nobody knows who the fuck she is, but she knows she can come out and say who all of the trolls are. And she's the one that's supposed to be trusted. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. That bitch is trolling. Get the fuck out of here. And she trolling for her friends to try to stir the pot. She is one of those motherfucking trolls. I'm telling you. And she's so quick to blame with no motherfucking proof. She said that I'm the troll because all of the trolling started happening when my channel got blocked. The trolling started happening. That don't even make no goddamn sense. And all of that shit was happening when Bam first started coming over here. We did commentary on it. So, yeah, y'all pay attention because these motherfuckers trying to feed you, trying to make you drink Kool-Aid shit with arsenic in it. The fuck? With their weird asses. Listen, y'all have a blessed and beautiful rest of y'all day. Okay? I'm getting ready to go and enjoy mine. Be blessed. And I'm here to say, fly high like the lice that Vonnie. And how do lice fly? And they not black. None of you. And then she said, y'all, I just, so many things that we were talking about last night. It's kind of like, it's like, how do the lice, how are they black? How are they jumping? How are they flying? And what kind of doctor would tell you that white people get lice? Yes, hold on one second. This is the other thing before it. Okay. All right, I will. Y'all, my daughter asked me questions. So listen, what I want to say is this. What kind of doctor? Because she said a doctor told her. Now, see, this is what I'm saying. We're not dummies over here. We are common sense thinkers. What kind of doctor would tell you that white people get lice like black people get dandruff? So white people don't get dandruff? So what about the Head and Shoulders commercials with all of the white people washing their hair and shit? White people don't get dandruff? Only black people get dandruff? She said an actual physician told her that only will white people get lice like black people get dandruff. That shit didn't make, I was like, what? And nobody checked her on that. Like nobody like said, bitch, are you crazy? Like, are you like, what fucking kind of doctor told you some shit like that? It's just all of the things that let you know that these bitches be making up stories, and stories for what? For what? To create a fucking distraction. She said a doctor told her that white people get lice like black people get dandruff. You can't catch dandruff. You can't catch dandruff. You can catch lice. Nobody can lay on a fucking pillow next to you and give you their fucking dandruff. Somebody, you can't use somebody else's brush and catch their fucking dandruff. That's the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. Like, why do they come? And then people be sitting up listening to all of this bullshit, and they go out and they repeat that shit, and they sound like fucking fools. Fucking fools. So I'm out of here, y'all. Dandruff scalp. Right. It's a condition, a dry scalp condition. This motherfucker said you could catch dandruff. She said a doctor told her you can catch dandruff. I did not know that dandruff was transferable. Did y'all know that? And she said a doctor told her that. That's the kind of dumb shit that I'm talking about. And they expect people to follow their fucking lead. Where the fuck they gonna lead you? Down to Lululand? This shit is just crazy. Crazy. You say you've been on YouTube. Someone tag me on YouTube. Someone unhid their channel. Who unhid their channel? Oh, don't say it in the chat. I'm about to go. Listen, y'all. I'm about to go. But you can't catch dandruff vaginosis. You can't transfer dandruff. It's not transferable like lice is. You can't use somebody else's brush and catch their dandruff or anything like that. You know, might not be the most sanitary thing to do. You can't catch scalp infections and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know if you can catch it like you can catch lice. And I don't believe that any doctor told you that white people get lice like black people get dandruff. Black folks aren't the only people that get dandruff. All ethnicities get dandruff. Like every ethnicity gets dandruff. So y'all, let me get off of here because it's just the stupidity on this app from certain people. Just the utter stupidity. And it's like, and then they had some lady, she hit the link and she's like, she just didn't want people you know, I don't even know how she put it, but she was basically saying she said she didn't want misinformation being spread about lice and stuff like that. And that's exactly what they were up there doing, spreading misinformation about this shit, trying to create a distraction based upon what? Anyway, that's just how confusing this shit is. And you will go crazy trying to figure out why they go through all of these measures to try to create some fucking content. Y'all have a blessed and beautiful rest of y'all day. And bye, guys. Let the lights fly.